So this is my first speech. My name is Rachel Clardy, and this is about a newsworthy event from 2013. And it is titled Volleyball Captain Demoted. So recently I've been getting up every morning to watch Good Morning America. I spend about an hour drinking coffee, watching the news, trying to get informed on everything going on besides just my classwork that I get to learn every day. Of course, you hear a lot about the George Zimmerman trial and the Boston bombings, which was all over the news and really repetitive, so it's part of the reason why I remember those a lot. But one stood out to me more than those. On Good Morning America on October 15th, I saw a headline that said, "Suspended for doing the right thing." Here is a clip of that we can watch real quick so you can see what I saw that morning.
Student being punished for trying to do the right thing. She offered to drive her friend home from a party where there was underage drinking. Police confirm she was not, but she's being disciplined by her school. ABC's Lindsay Janis has the story.
Erin Cox is an honor student and a star player on her high school volleyball team with dreams of playing at college. But this morning, she's sitting the bench after she was stripped of her captainship and suspended for 5 games in the middle of her senior year.
Alright, so we'll get back over here to our presentation. So that's what I saw the morning of October 15th. This caught my attention. The story was that Erin Cox, who attended Andover High School in Massachusetts, had been caught at a high school party where there was alcohol. She had been called by a friend for a ride home because the friend had been drinking. So, story is that cops showed up not long after Erin arrived to pick up her friend. So she got in trouble with her high school and was suspended from being the volleyball captain and got to sit out 5 games of her senior year for high school volleyball. Here is a quote from the news report. On October 14th, Fox News' Andrew Lentz wrote, "Andover High School said she violated the school district's zero-tolerance policy against drug and alcohol use. Subsequently, Cox was demoted from her captaincy of the volleyball team and suspended for the next 5 games." So then, that was the initial news report. A few weeks after that, there was other accounts of the story that surfaced about the night. On October 22nd, Yahoo Sports writer Ben Robot reports, in a Facebook thread shared in those comments sections, students accused Cox of not only being at the party for a longer period of time, but also drinking alcohol, even to the point of vomiting, one commenter avowed. So other accounts are saying that she was there and was drinking. So we have a compare of the both stories. So Erin's side, which is told by her and her family, that she was only at the party to pick up a friend, she wasn't drinking, and she was there to be responsible and helpful to her friend. Other accounts are that she was at the party, and she was drinking, and she was there a lot longer than she had initially said. So there are reactions to this story, of course, from the news reports. Most people are on Erin's side, but there are people against it. So we have on Erin's side, on October 16th, Fox News' Joshua Rhett Miller reports Florida's Congressman Alan West writing, "Sadly is indicative of the status drive permitting our culture to negate individual initiative, personal responsibility, accountability, and acts of honor." So basically he was saying she is a leader and she is a captain and she was acting on those characteristics, and she is being demoted and punished for those acts. And then on the school side, for the punishment, we have Mothers Against Drunk Driving, who think the punishment was necessary and believe that the school is doing the right thing by punishing and demoting her. So in my opinion, I want to believe that she's innocent, and there is a little bit of proof to show that. There was a report from the officer who was at the party once again, in a report written by Yahoo Sports writer Ben Robosh on October 22nd, a police officer from the party said, "I had the opportunity to speak with and observe Erin Cox while waiting for her mother to arrive. Erin did not have the slightest odor of an alcohol beverage coming from her person. She was polite, articulate, steady on her feet, and very remorseful for her decision to go into the residence. It was only helping out a friend that had called her for a ride." So this helps me to believe that she was really there to help her friend and wasn't involved in the alcohol and drinking. The friend in the story also comes to my mind because if the friend did need a ride, that he or she is almost regretting their decision to call for help because it is now causing trouble for the family and Erin herself. So how does the friend feel now? Are he or she regretful? And if this was to happen again, would they want to call for help or just drive on their own? So in conclusion, I hope that Erin is innocent and that everything works out in her favor. Right now, the decision is going to have to be taken to federal court because the jury does not feel it's in their jurisdiction. So this could be a long process and end up affecting her for her college and the rest of her high school career. That's the end. Thank you.
Yay.